Oh yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel, getting you on the grind and improving your mind in every single video that we do. Make sure, of course, you smash the like button, smash it, and subscribe to the channel. So let's get right into this video. We're going to be talking about it. I think it's kind of be bringing up an interesting topic about just the messery, the messery is what I'm calling it. That's going on with dating these days. So let's show you guys what we're talking about, and we'll go into it.
Yeah, so let me bring it up, of course, and we'll just take a watch. It's a pretty long video, so we'll probably be stopping in midway through and so on and so forth. But let's just take a listen.
Done?
No, no, I can't believe this, y'all. Look at this. So he told me we're going out for drinks, right? Why we pull up at a Starbucks?
What's wrong with Starbucks?
I got dressed like this to go to Starbucks.
Yeah, I told you it was gonna be a casual date.
So the first red flag is that she's recording. Now, first of all, I just want to put it. Yes, it's very possible this could be staged. I'm well aware, but we're assuming that it's not staged just for the education of this topic. Just so you know, because in the future, this actually probably might happen more if depending on the insanity of what's happening in society today. So if a girl starts recording you, like in a situation like this, I mean, the best thing you could do is get out of the car. Say, get out of the car. We're done. Bye, and then go back on Tinder and then keep swiping. That's the best option. So to put up with this nonsense, even for more than 30 seconds, is he's already losing. He's losing. He's already allowing this behavior to continue. But any thoughts, real quick? Or
Yeah, I honestly, and what sucks is that like he has no other real power in the situation other than he in his mind other than trying to logically explain what's going on. And so he's like, I told you this was a casual date where and in her mind she's like, oh we're getting drinks. I gotta look good. I gotta do all these things. But he just
look good for what?
for what?
For him? Well, all right.
But like if he says casual date, right? If he actually if there are texts or if there was a conversation had and he said casual date, then you should know it's a casual date. But if she, might have if it was sent and then she was like, "Oh, we're going to get drinks and I'm going to dress up all nice." That's on her, honestly. But I think she's being overly dramatic. But there's still so much more of this video, so we have to figure out what is actually happening right now. I don't even know.
Casual, you know what casual
A
means?
casual, as in getting drinks. So I dress in a whole dress, the heels and everything.
Okay.
Why'd you do that?
You don't need
And we're
heels
getting
to be on
coffee?
your back. Just saying. Like, that's what I would have said. I'm like, you didn't even need the heels. You didn't need the dress. All you really need is sweatpants and a tank top. That's all you need with me, baby. It's all you need.
You think I deserve a coffee date?
You deserve less.
I don't even know who you are.
Like, like, you want me to get you a water bottle? Like that's.
Yeah, here's the water bottle.
I don't think you need coffee. You already seem hyped. I think you need some water and you need a
Yeah.
little bit of me. And I mean, what I would not offer anything else to this
Relax.
kind of attitude. Men don't put up with this kind of attitude, guys.
Yeah,
We just don't.
don't do it.
Me for not being able to comprehend what I said because I said
Why's he arguing?
casual date.
Why is he arguing?
What he's doing, and he doesn't realize this, is he's trying to logically explain something to someone who's acting very emotional. So she is being very emotional right now. She's dramatizing the situation, recording it, putting him on blast. And so his logical way of thinking in his brain is to be logical and explain to her what actually was going down.
Yeah, a lot of guys do this all the time. They try to rationally explain and argue. Really arguing with a woman is so pointless. It just makes me tired thinking about it. I'm actually yawning in my head.
Yeah, my eyes are getting very heavy right now just thinking about it. But the thing is that you can't use logic against emotion because emotion will will overwhelm you. It's just how it is, and it sucks because emotions ain't shit. But they will overwhelm logic, and they will pretty much perceive that any type of logic can go out the window, and it can't. Logic is logic, and it's real and exists, but emotion is fairy tale, and it's what these specific people subject to believe, but it's not how it is.
Date, casual date. First date
I'm
should be
sorry.
casual.
Do you not
Or less.
comprehend who I am?
No.
What I
Who? No, actually, I want to know who you are because it seems like you think you're hot shit, but clearly you're just acting all crazy. Like I don't even.
Deep
I don't.
inside, she's insecure and she needs guidance and leadership. And this guy is just what?
Huh?
Because what?
look like, and you think that I deserve a coffee date?
Oh, like calm down.
This is a PSA to all you ladies. Get to know somebody before you go on a date,
No,
because
no.
this is not a date.
Don't do
Yes,
this.
it is.
I don't know who
Hey,
you
hit the
took
ball,
out before.
A date is just a man and woman spending time together. You don't need to go golfing. You don't need to go on the roller coaster, although it'd be pretty cool. You don't need to go to Six Flags for a day. You don't need to go to a fancy restaurant in the city. You don't need to go. I mean, really, just you need to be in the presence of presence of two people who generally are attracted to each other and see what happens. The setting's really irrelevant. It's about the character of the two people that are together that make a date. So if a girl starts with that nonsense, or if a guy like, oh, gotta take me here, you gotta do this, like no, she's not even into you anyway. So really, she got to go.
Yeah.
You want to be someone who genuinely just wants to spend time with you.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
if a girl says I don't do dinner dates, I mean I only do dinner dates or something like that, like she it's over. It's already done. She doesn't even like you. She's hungry.
Yeah,
She's hungry.
Yeah, she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to spend money for food. Like the thing is that a date, in theory, really should just be about the two people, right? People want to put these these extracurricular things and add them to the date to make it more memorable. But that's not really the point, right? Especially in the beginning stages of dating, right? You don't need to be going like on a roller coaster or to a fancy dinner, right? You need to be in a place where you can get to know the other person and be able to have a good time regardless of where you are. Like you don't need, because the thing is that you would need to focus on them, because if you're too busy at a restaurant, you're more focused on eating than actually talking. If you're watching a movie, you're more focused on watching this movie than talking to the other person and getting to know this other person, right? And so those extracurricular things will overshadow you having this date with and talking and getting to know the other person that you're with, right? Those extracurricular things are something, it's more superficial. Those things, they won't matter in the long run. You knowing somebody, you getting to understand who they are, figuring out if they have red flags, which clearly she's got 20 of them sticking on her forehead, and you got to find them and figure out if this person is at any point compatible to you, like at any sort. Because if they are, then it could mean that you can go on a new date, on another date with them, and it could possibly have an extracurricular uh thing with it. You could go mini golfing with her, or walk on the beach. I mean, you can even do that on a first date. It doesn't matter, because you mostly need to be focusing on them at least in the first. And that's what should be happening right here. That's why you go like on a coffee date, because you sit down, you have coffee, and you talk, and you're sitting them with them and talking. You're not focused on a big meal. You're not watching a movie. You are sitting there just having a conversation with a cup in your hand. But some ladies think they're too good for that. It's fine.
Or this is not a date.
Don't
This
do
is a cheap date.
Oh, so okay, so now it comes out cheap, right?
Dude, why is he arguing?
Cheap.
Why is he getting mad? Why does he?
How else would you see this as? Their drinks are like.
He's
I mean,
Look at him,
She
he's
would
got-
have been
he's
out
got-
of the car by now. I would have been going home. Like he's wasting minutes. That could be
Yeah.
minutes that you could be relaxing on the couch. Maybe studying for something. I don't know, just hanging
doing
out.
pretty much doing anything else but this.
Yeah, why is he wasting time
Waste-
arguing? Why is he wasting
This is
energy,
energy.
and breathing oxygen? Like this is a complete waste of energy here, of life force.
This is no, like he literally could be.
I'm sad for that guy, but
I
it's his
know.
fault.
It is his fault.
He's putting up with this. I would not allow this behavior for more than 5-10 seconds, and I'd be like, okay, just go.
Yeah, this has gone on for about a minute and 10 seconds.
It's a minute 10 too long.
Yeah, that's about a minute. Yeah, about a minute and change too long, honestly. And he's clearly, you could tell he's clearly getting emotional over the because like I said earlier, when you try to reason,
You gotta let her know. You gotta
with-
let a chick know right beforehand. Here's what we're gonna do. This is the time, the place. If you don't like it, get out. Like
Yeah.
save everybody time just by being direct and honest with with what you're trying to do.
exactly. And if you reason with emotion, emotion will overwhelm that reason.
I was like, you know
And
what?
so
I was like,
now her emotionalism is now infecting him, and now he's becoming emotional over the whole situation,
and he's weak.
and that will just turn out bad.
I would have told her, like, I would have interrupted her. I would have been like, you know what? You're right. Let's go to the greatest place ever. I just drive her right to my house. She's like, what? I'm like, gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch.
Like $5.
Okay, so instead you wanted me to take you to like what? You wanted me to take you
A
to
restaurant. You know, you're supposed to wine and dine me. You're supposed to be a man.
I think she watched a couple of podcasts on the internet and she got a little carried away here.
Yeah, no, being a man doesn't mean taking a woman to a restaurant.
I mean, 1955, that was what a lot of guys did. But
Yeah, I mean, like, well, that's because that's really all they had. It's
yeah.
really all. I mean, that's really what you could only really do.
Once again, it's about the person, not the setting.
Yeah, it's like it's like I had said before. It's about the two people getting to know each other, especially
like,
on the
day
first
right
date.
now in this car. That's the new location. We're just gonna sit right here.
Yeah, we're just gonna just sit right here, like that. Like the first date, it doesn't need to have this extravagant thing, because it overshadows the two people getting to know each other. You could do those things later on. Those things are perfectly fine if you do them later on in other dates. The first date is very crucial to, be able to sit down and talk to them without any other extracurricular things happening, like a big dinner or a movie or something. Like, you don't want any of those things to be distracting. You rather just be able to sit and talk and get to know each other. But clearly she has this belief
Something went wrong.
that you need to be taking a woman out on a dinner date for the first date. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, if a guy wants to do that, that's perfectly fine. If he wants to do that, you don't have to do that. And I feel like it's better to not, because
something just went wrong here.
like I said, you just need to be able to get to know the other person. Sometimes you're not gonna be able to do that on a dinner date. Some guys feel like they can, and that's perfectly fine. If a guy wants to take a girl on a date, perfectly fine. I'm not going to say that they shouldn't, because as a man, you can do what you want. However, we believe that there should be a discrepancy on how a date should operate, and the date should operate by spending the majority of the time getting to know the other person with no distractions. So,
What's your excuse here? We're at Starbucks.
and you're supposed to be cooking for me. You're supposed to be a woman.
yo, what?
Hold on.
Yo,
He went full full red pill.
Oh my god, full.
He went full on 0 to 1 million right there. He went hard.
Crazy.
I really hope this is staged, because that's a great job. That's a great script right there. That's great.
Super.
Great acting.
Amazing.
Too. But if it's not staged, then wow.
Oh shit.
Whoa. You're supposed to be cooking.
You're supposed to be cooking for
Damn.
me. You're a woman.
This went sideways.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what he thought what would happen. Like, we should be like, oh my god, you're right. I should be cooking. Hi. Like, and like, hi, this is my other personality. I'm so sorry for Belinda's rude behavior. Like, what? He's just trolling at that point. I mean, I would do that just to troll, just to get her out. Like, I already know it's over. Like, I'm not trying to get her anymore. I'm trying to have fun, make her mad as possible, so I can at least have entertainment. Since for wasting my time, I should have compensation by entertainment.
Oh man, this is not gonna end well. I'm excited to see what the next freaking almost 4 minutes is.
Yeah.
I don't
If
even
we're
know
doing
you
that,
that
if
well
we're doing
yet.
right.
You well enough.
We're doing gender roles, right? You just said I'm supposed to be a man. I'm supposed to, wine and dine you, take you out
He's
to
not
somewhere
gonna do
nice.
that at all.
That's a gender role.
As a date, yeah.
Okay, cool. And you could have came over to my house and cooked for me as a date, but we didn't do that, did we?
No, why would I be in your house if I just met you?
Why would I spend $200 plus on you if I just met you?
What can you say? What can you do?
That's why
As
I
long as he
recommend.
knows that it's over at this point and that he's not smashing, as long as he knows, he's
Yeah.
not. It's like
I mean,
there's no future.
he's getting very emotional. And like he's trying to he's
I would
using
have been
emotional
laughing while
logic.
saying that.
He's using emotional logic here, and it's I think it's gonna get the better of him. Look at her face, by the way. Look
She's about to cry.
Yeah, look at her face.
I can't believe I got dressed up for this to get ridiculed, even though she started recording. So
yeah,
it's her fault.
it's really her fault. But the thing is that he's
Both their
he's
faults.
trying to use logic in an emotional manner, and it's not. It still doesn't look good for him, regardless. But I hope that he's just doing this really just to get entertainment and to hope that she leaves, because at this point, I, if he's not kicking her out, that's probably the best thing to do, is just to say fuck it. Let's just let's say some crazy things and hope that she just gets out of my car and I can have my peace. Because, and I said earlier that the dinner really shouldn't be on the first date, and that is a good reason why. It wasn't really a reason that I was thinking about, but it is a good piece to that argument, because sometimes when you go out for nice dinners and you use that as the first date, you're spending, upwards of 100, 200, maybe. It really depends on where you go, of course. Um, on a date with someone that, you don't really know well, and you didn't really talk much because you were too busy eating for the majority of the time that you were there, right? So you didn't really get to know her that much. You put 100, 200, whatever, however much money down on this date, but didn't really get much out of it other than eating food and talking for like 5 minutes, and
Sounds boring.
not knowing if the situation of this date is going to increase at all. So you don't really know if it's going to escalate anymore, because you didn't really have the time to put in any sexual attraction or sexual, any of that type of elevation to the style of the date. You don't really have the time because you're too busy freaking shoving food in your mouth.
Because you're trying to win me, like
Oh, okay.
you're trying to court me. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm the prize.
Where you work again? Where you work?
Where do you work? What?
It's full on comedy right now.
This has become great. This is so good.
Where do you work? It's like I don't care. I don't care. You work at McDonald's or whatever. As long as you have good energy and you can supply me with life and just good, just the good energy and all that. We're good to go. Yeah, this is it's getting worse.
This is
by the
good.
minute.
This is
The
comedy
day
gold.
made. Why is he wasting time? I mean, if he's trolling
Yeah,
or
if
if
he's-
he's trying to have fun, yeah, sure. If you want to make her
Perfectly
angry
fine,
and
whatever.
just ruin your life, sure.
Sure.
But I mean, this is really just pointless at this point. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not going anywhere.
What does that matter?
Grocery store, right?
What does that matter?
Right. So I make more money than you, right?
Okay. Well, obviously
I had to pick you
you're
up,
cheap
right?
with it.
I had to pick you up, right? You live in an apartment, right?
Okay.
I live in a house. I have a car.
Yeah,
I have a good job.
He's assuming that men and women are the same, which they're not.
Yeah, they're
I mean,
not.
really, you are not the money you make. You are not the house you live in. You are not the car you drive. You are not the job you work. You are you. You are your character, your morals, your values, what you stand on, who you are as a man, how you are, what your identity is. All these things are above any of the other stuff. Your character will mean a lot more than any money or house or car will ever mean. You as a person or you as a man really is what counts. And he's just going full.
Yeah, like I
on
said,
that.
he's using
How
emotional
much money
logic.
do you have? What does money have to do with her not trying to be with you right now? Not trying, like she's obviously not into him. She's just into what he's about to provide, which
Yeah,
is just a no go. And if she's like that with every guy, then maybe she'll die alone. Sure.
fine.
Oh well.
Fine.
She'll die alone, but the other girls will be happy with a guy that they treat right.
Yeah, exactly, because they actually desire this person.
Best
right?
thing he could have done is
She-
just
she
left her
clearly-
and then just went somewhere else.
Yeah, she clearly does not desire him, and that's perfectly
Oh,
okay.
yeah, definitely not now.
But you need to find that out, and you can clearly see that that's the case here. And so he shouldn't even be wasting his time, even if he wants to, even if he's trying to have fun trolling. Like, he should just be not even bothering wasting time and just get her out and to quickly, maybe not, try to find a person who will desire him, someone who does not care about his money, his all the physical. They really care about the emotional, the things that he can the things that he does, the person that he is, right? It's all about in the mind. It's not really about what he physically owns.
Job.
And
I have to win you over. You the prize though, right?
And you take girls on dates to Starbucks.
And you weren't appreciative of going to Starbucks.
What am I supposed to get, a cake pop?
We're supposed to sit down.
You're supposed to suck me like a cake pop.
Let's just go to my house.
Let's just go to my house now.
Talk.
Who gets coffee at 6 p.m.? Who gets coffee at 6 p.m.?
Then get a decaf, get a tea, get something else.
Yeah.
Like you being on like the first date is always supposed to be just casual, right? We just fill each other out.
Yeah, casual drinks.
Thing is, what if
I'm pretty sure that means a restaurant with a meal in front of me, getting to know each other.
Wait, where does drinks equate to meal? Drinks means going to a bar, sitting at a bar, and having drinks.
I mean, Starbucks
having
can technically classify
beverages.
as drink. Coffee as a drink, so that technically could. I mean,
so
you know,
you can equate when you say drinks to either alcohol or coffee. At least that's in my opinion. So, going out for drinks really just equates to if you're getting drunk or if you're getting, buzzed in the caffeinated sense. So it really, she's just going crazy.
Other better, and what we're here
trying to get fed for free.
Fed for free?
I could get fed for free.
I could get any date I want.
And
okay, you can get any date you want, but
most of the time they're just trying to smash.
But that just means that you want to be fed for free, though.
Well, that too. But most of the guys that she'll get, they're just trying to smash low key, or they're just gonna lie and say they don't want to smash, but they actually do. Because a lot of guys just lie straight up. But whatever, that's besides the point. Yeah, she could get a lot of dates. Yeah, she could get free dinner.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, 100%.
It won't be from guys that she's really like into.
Yeah, exactly. And that's probably, honestly, that's probably what she is really trying to do. In the sense.
Date right now and have him pay for my food.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You can?
Go
Yeah.
I don't know why you think that's so hard. Like, look at me. Like,
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Your attitude is so poor that your body cannot make up for that.
Yeah.
A woman's attitude will be a lot sexier than her body, and a lot of people who are in long-term relationships will tell you that, especially the ones who just let themselves go. Damn shame. But anyways, that's the point.
Like, I could have picked up anybody off the street and paid for their meal. That's what.
Okay, but they wouldn't look like this.
I'm just
they wouldn't look like this. So
Jesus,
lady, relax.
Okay,
first of all, should have been gone.
You're not even as thick as in the pictures that you posted on your.
Oh, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Oh my god, you catfishing bitch.
You motherfucker. Your Instagram
her
filter
facial
ass.
expression is so hilarious. She's like, really?
I know.
It's like, what? Like, you're not even a D cup, you're a C cup.
Look at your Snapchat filter looking ass.
I hate girls with tattoos. It's like
on your Instagram.
I hate girls with the what are those cornrow looking things in their hair?
Yeah,
and in your profile.
Pigtail.
He's on the roaster now,
bitch.
So
like, yeah,
okay, and you're not as cute. Yeah. And you're not as cute.
Okay.
And you clearly don't have as much money as you said you did, because here we are at Starbucks.
So if he was saying that oh my god, he's tricking basically, because he said he had a bunch of money, and then she was like, oh, money, okay, so yeah, it's obviously not about him, it's about the cash.
Yeah,
I would have been like, I got a lot of money, but actually I wouldn't even say that either. I wouldn't even mention money at all. I think that's just low IQ.
Yeah,
money's irrelevant. You hear from me, But,
yeah, she's supposed to be here for me, not for my money. And if you're here for my money, then you can go home.
A girl's behavior will tell you whether she's there for you. If she's following what you're trying to do, then she's into you. And if she doesn't, she's not. And she's got to go. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward there.
Got to go fast.
Starbucks.
Okay. You know what?
Is he going to finally kick out of the car?
I'm sorry, we pulled up at Starbucks.
Yeah, that's
I'm
more
gonna take
like
you
it.
home. I'm gonna take you back home.
Home?
I'm gonna take you back home where you
Well, so you go.
Take yourself some cup noodles or something.
You want to take me
Because-
Cup
home?
noodles.
Make yourself some cup noodles.
I hope this is a scripted skit.
This has
'cause
gotta
it's
be.
hilarious.
It's gotta be because this is way too fucking gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna take you home.
I look like this
I'm gonna take you home.
in your car right now, and you want to take me home?
Yeah, I'm gonna take you home.
You sure about that?
At least you put the seatbelt on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you can get any other day, right? Just like you said, you can get any dude to come and pay for your meal and take you out and wine down you, right?
It's not Tesla.
You can get that at any time, right?
So now we're
Boom.
not going on the date because you don't want to pay more than Starbucks.
Oh, it's not bad. Money's no option.
So
It's
if money's no option, then why aren't we going on the date?
Because you're
Like an actual date?
Your attitude has
That's not
completely
happening.
ruined everything. Actually,
I've actually kind of met girls kind of like that. Oh no.
yeah.
Oh no.
They can't. No.
Yeah, no.
No tolerance.
Because one, you trying to put me on blast. Like you got your phone out filming this interaction right now.
Okay,
For what
because
reason?
I thought I was
Yeah,
getting pranked at this point.
You both got pranked.
Like,
you're both pranked right now.
yeah.
it feels
Your
like
reaction.
it's not real because I've never had a grown man take me to Starbucks for a
Oh,
date.
most grown men are
You
What
never
is
had
this,
a
high
grown-
school?
You never had a grown man in general. Because
I would agree with that.
you know, you acting really unappreciative. Like you expect me to take
Are
you
you-
to some 5-star restaurant right out the gate. You know what?
This guy's gonna go to.
I'm gonna do you one better.
Philippines.
I'm not even gonna take you home.
You know what?
Any dude can come and get you
Yo. Hold on.
and take you out, right? Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and make sure that's the case. We'll pull over right
Are
here.
you serious? Right?
Yep, go
You're
ahead and
not
get out.
serious. Are you?
Oh, I thought he was gonna just drop her off on a curb,
Oh
like
my
on a
God.
corner, on a street corner.
Bye-bye.
Here you go. Here you go. This is where you
Oh
belong.
my god.
Go ahead and get out.
You know what?
Yep.
Whatever.
Go back on your profile. Ask one of them
Whatever.
dudes to pick you up,
I'm
take
not
you out.
dating you.
Ladies, this man right here is broke. He's broke. Look at him.
What's wrong with
Look at
me?
him.
Yeah.
Broke. He won't spend no money on you. Mm.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
Oh, gotta love it.
Oh my god.
That's honestly that's got to be scripted. That I believe I have a good suspicion that that's scripted. It didn't. I looked at all the comments and stuff on that. It didn't really say that it was a fake skit or anything.
None
like
of the
that.
what do you
But,
call it? The
yeah.
community notes didn't hit it with anything yet, so
Yeah, it was never hit with anything. But yeah, so pretty much wrap up on that is, guys, honestly, again, like I said, do what you want, right, for your first date. It's you as a man that you get to choose where you want to go, what you want to do. However, we believe, and there's a lot of other guys out there that believe, that the best way to have a first date is to do something where you're not focused on any of the extracurricular things that are surrounding it. So that would include a movie, that includes like mini golf or a nice dinner, stuff like that. The best thing to do is to figure out a way for it to just be you and the other person, to have a good conversation, whether it be drinks like a bar, drinks as in like coffee, a walk on the beach, something, or a walk in like a national park, I guess, or like like a public setting of some sort that's hopefully free, or anything that you specifically want to do, but something where you can be around them and ask questions, get to know the person, spend time with them out in public or out in the world, in the real world, just to know if this person is actually right for you to continue seeing. Because you can't figure that out if you're sitting down at a restaurant and stuffing your face with food, right? Because you can't talk to them. You're gonna be like, oh, hey, I thought this was really, you can't do that.
yeah, you can't be on that.
You can't be talking to somebody when both of you have food in your mouth and you're trying to enjoy the food that you're eating. You can't do both. You can't have both, at least in my opinion. You honestly, guys, can do whatever they want. However, we just believe that it's better to do the things that make it easier to have conversations, have interactions, undistracted from all the other things going on.
Yeah, can be on that. Well said. So, guys, definitely let us know what you guys think in the comment section below, and hit that like button, help us out, and subscribe to our channel if you have not already. We're going to see you guys in the next video.